And cordial greeting. My name is Ana Maria Navarro. I am studying foreign language. Um, and today is the taking about is the impact on the project for my student and my scenario of this. The title is the impact of technology and didactic tools for learning foreign language in virtual environments. Okay, my practice, I am the central active language is the towers. Is the environments and virtual. Is the center is in educational and institution. Um, is the diets or encounters for a student is the different levels of English and age, and is the introduction or is the objective is the design of the learning and the teaching is the language practice is the among the most relevant um, or implement strategic for the use on the teaching and use the technology for the class. Um, is the reference for the use and the research pedagogic practice is if, for example, is the foreign language learning gamification use the virtual reality on the class gamification digital platform in the foreign language learning um is the interactive games, artificial intelligence, interactive learning for the class, um, and the interactive method, teaching English, teacher cooperation, and use the technology, and teaching materials, language practice, approach, and exercise of the learning for the foreign language. Is the bibliograph of reference is Pinto and Melo Cabral and ours by Dernt and 2022 and in the adapting the competence and gamification of a digital forms and the others. Okay, is the theoretical basic is the classroom research in the characteristics is the practice that seek to deeply understand what really happens in education environments. It is the focus for the factor in the inherent is the learning teaching is the and the teacher and student is the methodologic basic is the five direct observation survey interview and the questionnaire is the college information for the student um with the result is the marked impact for the student and is the positive results. Is the instruments allow the measure for learning obtained by a student have been reviewed? Is the analysis of the methodologies? is designed and implement an element used for the class. Is the conclusion for the task for the course. Is the practice is more important. I use a technology pedagogy recourse for the teaching and in a online English teaching. And his band provides is the crucial element for the learning the student is the language skills the student confirming with properly integrate and with participatory is the dynamic and technology is the learning process but also an student motivation so confidence is for example use interactive videos interactive books educational games is the more application is the for relevant understand of the language and the learning teaching um, foreign language. Thank you so much.